Okay, the Committee on Parole is called to order. Today's date is September 24th, 2025. The time is 9:45. My name is Carolyn Stapleton. I'm serving as the chairman of today's parole panel. My colleagues on the panel today are Gerald Ledoux and Steve Prater. The panel today is at DOC headquarters. Today, our remote location is at Iberville Parish Jail. Would the staff at the facility please introduce yourself for the record? Is there anyone in there with you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Deputy Brooklyn Landry.
Okay. Okay, and then, Mr. Green, will you introduce yourself with your name and your DOC number, please, for the record?
I have Albert Green and Dawu Seals. For which one are you wanting to do first, ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Albert Green Jr.
Okay, let's do a swap. All right.
Okay.
All right. My name is Albert Green Jr., DOC 285637.
Okay. All right, Mr. Green, I'm going to read from the master record some information and then you let me know if it's correct, okay?
All right.
All right, you are a second class offender.
Okay.
Parole eligibility date is 12/14/2022. You have an adjusted good time date of 8/16/2038. Your full-time date is 4/5/2058. Your sentence is a total of 60 years. And you were charged with first-degree feticide and then firearms with a convicted felon and then a manslaughter charge. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Mr. Green, would you please tell me the reason you are incarcerated and why you should be released early?
The reason I'm incarcerated, I went to a trailer and fired some shots in the trailer and shot someone.
Okay, so you just fired some random shots into a trailer and somebody got killed?
Yes, ma'am.
What caused you to fire shots into a trailer?
Well, I went there by domestic dispute.
Okay. Well, you're going to be questioned more later. Okay, now, secondly, why should we release you early?
Why should you?
Yeah.
That's a hard question. I would say because of my conduct, but really, for the type of charge, there's no justification to it.
Oh.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be the one to answer that.
So did you request this parole hearing, sir?
Yes,
Okay.
it's been requested for some time.
Oh, okay. All right. So ward, is the ward present or the person in the room? Do you have anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Green or his conduct at the jail?
He doesn't give us any issues here at all, ma'am. He's a very respectful inmate here at the Iberville Parish Jail.
Okay. And that's all you know about him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So in support, you don't have anyone here today. In opposition, though, we have at headquarters, I'm gonna read all the names and then some are gonna speak. Henderson Holmes Sr. He's gonna speak later. Henderson Holmes Jr. is gonna speak. Tiara Holmes, she's at headquarters. She's not gonna speak. Tina Holmes will speak later. And Maria Holmes is at headquarters and she is not gonna speak. So at this time, Henderson Holmes Sr., would you please go to the podium and address the panel, please? Yes, sir, that right there.
Yes,
Okay,
I think you should remain in prison. Because on that day he committed this crime, he not only killed one person, he killed several people. Me, myself, my family. He hurt all of us that day, very bad. This is one life, and this is very bad. I hope that he never gets out. Does not steal anywhere. And he's very deceitful. He doesn't always tell the truth. That's I've been knowing. He'll do anything to get his way. He'll even lie. He is not a good person. It's hard for me to go. Take time. Just looking at it. Takes us way back to the day we belong, which never happened. When he went into that home, he didn't just go there to visit. He went there with his mind made up. He was gonna kill somebody that day. And he did. He shot through a bedroom door. Where Cynthia had a backup against the door, keeping him from getting in that room. He shot through that door several times. So he tried to break into the front. Instead, he got into the house through the back. And this is the way you do friends. You don't do people. You don't go to their house. I can't say anymore.
okay, Mr. Thank you for speaking today. I know it was hard, it's difficult. Okay, now we have Henderson Holmes Jr.
The same. He deserved to stay in prison. He killed one of our family was also tried to murder my other sister. That wasn't the first time. Like my dad said, you don't do. Excuse me.
She can stand up there with you for support if you need it.
You know, you don't treat people you care about the way he did. He should have been charged with murder when he beat her with a bat. They never charged him for that. Then right after that, you go and try to murder her and then kill one of our other relatives. But you don't know why, you know, there's no explanation. We have to live with this for the rest of our lives. And when we go to our officials to get answers, we can't never get none. We will rush through a process, seem to help him out. You know, we never got support from this, and it's hard to move on. I don't care how long it's been, we still will never get through it. There's a lot more I wanted to say, but I'll say he got his time. He deserves to spend the rest of his life in jail doing his time. And I had more to say, but I can't get it out right.
That's understandable, Mr. Holmes. Thank you. Okay, and now Tina Holmes.
Yes, ma'am, I am Tina Holmes. This is not my first time on here. This is actually my second time. What he did that day, he did not have to do it. He did because he wanted to. Just because I was the first victim for Washington. I was the victim that got killed, but I was the girlfriend victim. So he actually came there for me. He shot through the front door once because he couldn't pop it open like he wanted to. So he tried to go to the back. I went in one room, she went in another one, but he didn't know who was where, and like my dad say, she was up against the door, and I guess when he realized he couldn't get in, he just shot through the door. She was the one actually pregnant. I don't even know if she got to even know what her baby was gonna be, a boy or a girl. We didn't even get to have that happen on. She had 2 kids already. She would never be here to get to see them graduate, have kids, get married, or anything. So why should he be able to get out and live the rest of his life for something he chose to do that he did not have to? I done lived with this all since,
43 years.
feeling like it's my fault when I know it was not. Cause he did not have to. He chose to. No matter what he didn't accomplish up in there, anger management classes, whatever, that is irrelevant to me. What if he might lie and sit here and tell y'all he did his life over, he didn't change. I'm still a resident of Iceville Parish that he may come back to. What if he try to finish his job? Or I have to make do him. And that is something I don't wanna have to live with. I got enough on my plate to have to keep reliving this.
Right.
He needs to stay where he at. And whatever happened to him, I don't care. She have 2 kids that's still out here. They were very young. They never even got to know what their mother's love would have been like. That baby never even got born to even have a future to know what that baby would have been like.
Yeah.
So why should he come out and be with his family and children? You see, ain't nobody even here for him. He chose to do it, let him live where he at. For the rest till whatever happened to him. And that's all I have to say.
Well, Ms. Holmes, thank you for coming. I do know that it's very difficult.
Yeah, and I had to suck my tears up to say what I had to say just now.
I know. Thank you so
But
much.
thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, your case has been assigned to Mr. Steve Prater, Mr. Prater. He's gonna begin his interview right now.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Green.
All right, good morning.
You kind of write this off as just a domestic situation where you shot into a trailer. It's a little more than that, wasn't it?
Well, I didn't shoot into the door. I stuck my hand into the door and shot on the floor first.
Right. I read the police reports, and you tried to get in with a pinch bar, crowbar.
I broke the window out.
Yes, sir. Broke the window out, held the gun through there, and shot through the window that you broke out. Then you ran around to the back and shot 2 or 3 times into the door, right?
No, not into the door. The door was open.
Okay, so you shot into the person.
Into the trailer, right. The door was open.
But you saw the victim there, right?
Yes,
Okay. All right, and you killed this lady and you killed her baby, correct?
correct.
Okay. Tell me one other thing is in right before this shooting, a few months before, you were charged with an aggravated battery, correct?
Yes,
Who was that against?
that was against Tina.
Okay. All right. I don't, you've served about 40% of your time that you were given for killing 2 people and for having a firearm that you knew you weren't supposed to have because you were a second offender already. That sound correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's all I need.
Thank you, Mr. Prater. Ms. Ledoux, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, I don't have any questions.
Okay. I don't have any questions either. All right, so Mr. Green, do you want to wrap it up? Do you have some statements you would like to make on your behalf?
No, that's good.
You have nothing to say?
All right.
Okay, is the board ready to vote?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Prater.
My vote is to deny this request for early parole because of the length of time that he has not served compared to his sentence, and because of the apparent lack of remorse in his parole board hearing interview.
Right, Ms. Ledoux.
Mr. Green, I will commend you on your conduct, your educational pursuit, and a well-written letter that I read. However, at this time, my vote is to deny your parole. You have a little ways to go before I believe you're ready to re-enter.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Green, it's my turn to vote. I agree with my colleagues, and I also add the heinous, deliberate nature of the crime, and that this is an ongoing grief that this family has to suffer for the rest of their life. And this is very difficult for people to have to come to parole hearings.
Yes,
So, yes, sir, seem to understand that. Okay, so at this time, your parole has been denied. And the time is 10 o'clock. We sign? Okay.